Hello everyone, my name is YutoIsoya and welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. Where we last left off, we had a couple of things that have progressed a little bit over time here. So basically what I did was I got the marine armor all set up as well. I got the fabrication bench here. And yeah, I got some marine armor building set up for the helmet as well as for the armor. Still making some charge rifles here, which is great. Yeah, we'll slowly start building up our armory here. I did actually accept that quest for the 120 face masks, and basically I sent the group out to go and take care of that. So they were on their way back here after delivering that quest to Pyote here. And yeah, we got some good armor for them as well from that quest reward, which was, I believe, I also picked up a few different stuff here as well. So I got the marine helmet, shock lance, and orbital power beam targeter. So that'll be nice for, hopefully we can save that for defending against the, basically just defending against the hopefully all the invaders during the ship quest. So yeah, so that's a good little progress there on that. Other than that, we did have Buckley here, who is now level 8 in crafting. In fact, they did get that. They literally just got it before we have a raid here. I'll get into that in a sec. But yeah, they're level 8 crafting now, so now they can help out with making components, which they have been doing. In fact, I went ahead and just say, hey, Buckley, you're in charge of that, so Evie can focus on making the good stuff. So yeah, I got that going. And then I also made sure to close off this trap corridor. And I wanted to see, how well this sort of setup is going to be with just the traps itself. And now that we have a little bit more room for more people here, we can do that as well. Have some doors here so that our meleeers can get in here without setting off traps. And yeah, eventually I'm going to have turrets here. I did research the first set of turrets here, the autocannon. Now I'm going into uranium slug turrets. It looks like those are almost done there. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Other than that, let's go ahead and tackle on this mechai, which I haven't looked at yet. So. Oh yes, before we do that, let's go ahead and make sure everyone is within the walled area. And then let's see what this mech hive is about. Looks like they'll prepare for a while, then attack, and then transport pods. So let's see what we got here. Looks like they're landing... Oh, actually, this isn't too bad, actually. Well, I guess depending on how quickly they come, they might actually aggro a little bit of these people here, so we'll see what happens with that. Do I want to potentially, you know what, I will potentially try to bombard them, so let me go ahead and just make sure everyone gets inside first. Javi's harvesting. Evie is just coming in. Looks like she's about to do recreation, but no, let's go ahead and see who's that. I don't think we need to EMP him. Alright, bills here are not set up because this one got destroyed in an earlier episode, so go ahead and just exclude all these. We just need high explosives for right now. Go ahead and reset you. Evie, go ahead and go back and man that for me, please. I don't think I have a forced target yet. Is there anyone in particular we need to force target is the question. Honestly, this is a pretty light raid. Let's go ahead and do that and see what happens, but... Hey, we did get hit in there, so we'll see what happens. Like so. Whoa, that one didn't even hit. That just hit the side of the mountain, so... Let's go ahead and just save our barrels. I don't think this will be too much of an issue here, so go ahead and wait for everyone to do that. And then we'll get into position once they start raiding, so... most likely these guys will be attacked first. We'll see what happens, though, but... Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. I need you guys to wake up. We'll go right here. There we go. Something like that. And then we'll get Kale here. Excuse me. Just in case, we'll have her go here, so... Oh, yeah. We are going to be attacking... Oh, and our own caravan just arrived, so... Hold up. That was Durham, Milla, and Bridges, who are actually arriving back in an awkward spot here. So I probably should have stopped them on the overmap here, but we'll go ahead and just say, root you guys stay right here. We'll let them take care of this. Are you guys going to be attacking? Oh, they are kind of chasing here, so go ahead and go to here. You guys are tired. Okay. We'll let them start assaulting here. Okay. Oop, the horses are running. And then I'll have you guys come back to here. Like so. Wow, they really did make it through. Let's see. We actually might need your guys' help here. Hold up. Well, this is actually kind of slight of a problem. I didn't realize that they would be this durable here. Okay, so this is a little bit more of an issue than I thought. Actually, I know you guys are really tired, though. Schedule. You guys get to the walled. I just want you guys to get into safe position here. Kalo, you're just going to be a distraction there, which is fine. You have your shield. Okay, that one went down. Come on. Before we do that, you guys are in a safe position. We'll release you guys so that you don't have to be worried about... Oh, actually, before you do that, can we rescue any of you guys? It doesn't look like it. But just allow this here. Yeah, I don't think we can rescue anyone. And then the one that was like way up there, let's do this individually. I am definitely on my next run, and my next run will be getting Unforbid All, because this is a little ridiculous. Hold on one sec, sorry about this. I know, this is very riveting, so... I don't think we'll be able to rescue you in time. Yeah, you're gonna be dead in 4 hours, and everyone's really cranky on the return team here, so... If we were to do that, who would be that, though? Bio... nope. Bridges, nope. None of you can really do any medical, so... Oh, Milla here can. Go ahead and... Oh, you can't even do a 10, can't you? No, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to leave you out there while we focus on here. Emba has taken a little bit of damage. Health-wise, no immediate. No, a foot. Man, these guys are tough. My goodness. Alright, in that case... Oh, you don't even have a line of sight, do you? Okay, Evie. Yeah, Evie, why don't you go and equip... Well, actually, I just need you to need all firepower we can get here. You go to here. There we go. And let's see what we got here. Yeah, Buckley, you're not firing either. Okay, so I'm going to have to probably widen the firing range here, which is good to know. Buckley, no, you're firing. I guess with, yeah, I guess we'll just have to widen it so they can get some better firing light sign. I can speak. Line of sight here, so... Interesting now. Okay, that's good to know. I'll have to... Man, these guys are tough. Okay, looks like he's almost dead, and he is dead. Okay, go ahead, release them. Before we do that, how is everyone's health needs? You are fine. You are fine. I think Emba is the only one that's in real danger right here. But Emba, go ahead and get some bed rest here. Just until healed, and then Runyon, I think will be the one that takes care of him. Kale, we can go ahead and release you, and then what we're going to do is make sure everyone's off of the wall and just say unrestricted. Okay, so that was a little bit tougher than I thought. I didn't realize these guys were pretty beefy, but yeah. Let everyone catch up on that. I'll have Runyon here. Emba, oops. Runyon, go ahead and get healed up in there, and then yeah, it looks like he's taking care of Emba, which is great. Like so, 10 quality. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Okay. Alrighty, lovely. Okay, and they're gonna heal up, and Javi's gonna take over, which is fine. They have very minor wounds. Let's see what kind of goodies that we got from our buddies here that took a bullet for us. Yeah, so we got some, looks like some decent stuff. We'll definitely get some good components and stuff from these guys, the mechs. Yeah, fortunately, yeah, we just, excuse me, the Muffalo ran off, which is normal, and we will have to get our stallions back in because they do have our stuff with them. So with that in mind, Runion's still recovering, right? Yeah, you're still recovering. Oh, you're right, I got torn out too. Okay, I think after the turrets, we're definitely gonna go into bionics here and just get the replacements for people's eyes and get that going as well. So, let's go ahead and unpause here. Bridges is gonna be a little bit cranky. I think, who's on animal handling right now? Animal handling, I guess it's gonna be Evie is our main animal handler. We could set Stallion 10 start to roam away, which is Stallion 10. Okay, with that in mind, go ahead and prioritize, cannot rope, not assigned to handling. And both Evie and Runyon are Milia. Alright, Milia, can you go and rope him, please? Or he actually runs away with our stuff. Come back here. Okay, no. Got the psychic shock lance. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Runyon's getting the other horses. Lovely. Is there any other horses out here that need to be roped in? I don't think so. Okay, good. Excellent. Alrighty. So with that done, let's see, was there anything else happening here? Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at our stuff here. I'm pretty sure there was one more thing. We got the caravan. Hey, we tamed a muffalo, which is good. Yeah, we are running a little bit low on meat as well as just rice in general. So what I did was I did go ahead and start a new growing zone. And we just did give a harvest in, which is lovely. So hopefully that will be taken care of. Oh, another thing I did start doing is I did put our butchering table in here. Hopefully that will help with basically just dirtying up this area so that this is more attractive to infestations. This is just going to be a temporary one, and hopefully we won't, like, corpse explode stuff into here when we butcher them. That would actually be a very interesting thing that might happen. Apparently this is on hold open, so let's just go ahead and not hold open that. And I did turn this off. I suspended the ones on this one here, so I have seen them butchering here, but I just want to keep an eye on that just in case. We could do a temporary corpse pile here, actually, you know, I think about it. We'll go ahead and just keep an eye on it. Yeah, so basically having the butchering table here will dirty up, because you can see it's already creating blood and whatnot. And I am still just having issues with just, like, other rooms being more attractive with the blood, especially, like, I guess, technically, like, this area could be more attractive, because it is pretty bloody here, and this is counting as a room, I believe. I believe this is counting as a room. Oh, not anymore, just because this got opened up here. Which reminds me, I do need to address this right here. I think... Yeah, let's go ahead and open up this room a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, let's deconstruct here, here, and here. And see if that will help. Then we'll also want to do is put in another granite block here. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't know if how well the line of sight as well as just the range of our weapons. I mean, with the assault rifles, they should be good on the range, but I'll just double check real quick. I'll go ahead and unpause while we're looking at this. So the range here is going to be 31 tiles. Extra range of this, which, yeah, we definitely have enough range for sure, and I'm sure there's going to be some drop-off at you know, accuracy penalties, but... Yeah, if we still had like a lot of SMGs, which I think Emba still has SMGs, but... Oh, okay, so it looks like we have more of those going on. Yeah, we have 3 now, which is nice, and we're about to get a 4th charge rifle. So once we switch over to charge rifles, I think we'll be in a lot better shape. I think we're still okay on armor. I mean, eventually I want to start getting into marine helmet and marine armor, but... Let's go ahead and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more that we need. And... I know I said it for excellent quality, but we'll go ahead and just say go ahead and make 6 in total, and we'll just have ones that are like good quality or slightly worse. So, alright, let's actually kind of see what happens here with this one here. And we got... Oh, we got our uranium slug turrets. Excellent. Go ahead and pause that real quick, and now, yeah, I think we will go into bionic replacements just to help start replacing eyes, etc. We could start thinking about long-range mineral scanners just so we can start getting stuff off of map that we can caravan to. I would prefer to get the deep drilling and ground penetrating stuff going first because it's a lot closer, but I may consider that. But is there anything else we want first? Oh, we could do cocoa. In order to get some trees for basically repairing the traps quickly. And also cocoa would be a good just mood buff in general as well. We could start considering getting some of this stuff for making money as well, since we have been starting to run into some money issues because we're just basically buying a lot of steel and other materials. So I'll keep that in mind as well. But for now, I think our next thing we want to do is, yeah, let's go ahead and just do bionic replacements. It's already being started because we have a book for it. And that way we can start making all these stuff right here. Yeah, Arconet eyes, or Arconet kind of parts are way too expensive right now for me to be able to afford. So I think the next best thing is just to make us get these bionic researches going. So, okay, so we're going to get that going. Let's see what this new charge rifle is all about. It was a good one, so it didn't meet our excellent requirement, but at least we, are getting better weapons here. So go ahead and get that equipped to Mila, however you want to pronounce it. And there we go. Alright, who's on butchering duty? I think it would be Imba, right? You're cooking right now. Can you go ahead and, once you finish the Psychite tea, go ahead and put that into storage, and then, yeah, you are going to start butchering here. And there we go, yeah, he's taking it to here. I'll still keep that as a high priority for right now. It's still not doing that. Do I need to get rid of all the straw here? I could have sworn that straw kind of just has a natural dirtiness in general, but does it also just prevent dirtiness from happening? I'll have to keep that in mind. I know you guys are getting some moodlet debuffs here. Oh, we did put the dead bodies in here as well, which is fine. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are going to start getting hauled in, which is okay. But yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is let me take a look at here real quick and see if there's any new shops available here. These guys are not going to be available for another 9.3 days by the looks of it. I've got the caravan here. We do have tattered pill. Oh yeah, bridges here. Did we bring in the new stuff yet, or are we not hauled in here? No, I think people might have already replaced their stuff. But with that in mind, I think I did get rid of... We did get a Masterwork helmet here. I think that's going to be... Yeah, it's unfortunate that's tainted. That was Bridges, I believe. So, what is he wearing that's tainted right now? It's the Recon armor. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of the Forced for him and see what he goes and picks up. Go and clear Forced for you. And let's see what you... Let's keep an eye on you and see what you decide to pick up. You're busy repairing. You're going to go and replace the tattered apparel. And you're going to put on, looks like, yeah, just like a normal stuff. Yeah, we probably do want to start getting some new, maybe focus on getting the marine armor at least. So with that in mind, actually, we haven't really started on that yet. So, but let's go ahead and say, let's at least try to get at least 2 pairs of marine armor set so that we can have our frontliners geared up here. So you have a normal, but you're also getting low on that. It's about to getting close to the tattered threshold. But yeah, I think actually, I think we're good enough on weapons that we should start focusing on the armor. Now, do we want to focus on headgear first? Probably not. But what I might do is I might do 2 marine armors and then switch it over to just everyone get geared up with helmets first and then do the normal. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Buckley here is going to be... In fact, I could switch over Kale to not being, but I also do want to get Kale up to 8 as well so that she can help out with components if needed. In fact, how is Kale doing here? Kale, what is your crafting like? Okay, so you are halfway there, so if you need to do a little bit of crafting, She'll eventually get there, but I want to see if I can get Buckley up higher as well so she can help out with possibly crafting the better stuff. But for now, we'll just leave it as is, and Kale can help out with components when they are needed. Okay. Yep, Evie's going to be working on the marine armor, which is nice. Let's see here. Research should be going along pretty quickly. I don't think there was any kind of quest that we want to look at. There's a fugitive encampment, but based on what I saw here, it didn't seem like there was any good loot. So, at least, you know, not worth trying to take out 17 tribes people, and then, yeah. So, we're not going to do that. I think we're good on resources and whatnot. So, let's see here. Yeah, so we can actually start maybe considering making our shipping area a little bit bigger, or our ship area a little bit bigger. So let me actually go ahead and have that going in mind here. So let me see what our overhead mountain is like. So we can go to here, here, do something like that. And then we'll see what we have there. Go ahead and just do that, like so. In fact, I could start considering putting up a, go ahead and just do that as well. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start getting this area a little bit opened up here so we have a little bit more room for building. And then, oh yeah, we did get our uranium slug turrets. So before we do that though, let me go ahead and just set this as a work clean area. I'm going to just say do that. I know a little bit of excess clean that we don't really need, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. In fact, we could move the door back into here. And I don't think that would be a problem. It doesn't really matter if the door's there or not, so... Okay, so hopefully this will help with the line of sight issues that we were facing there. And let's go ahead and figure out what we want to do for the guns. I believe I set up the power already, yeah, so that should be fine. My cat is about to... You better not press the button there, mister. I know you love... Oh, yep, he just made a keyboard appear on my screen here. You guys won't be able to see it, though. But I'm gonna have to... Hold on, I'm gonna have to... do that. Okay, still in game here. Lovely. You can flop right there, mister. There you go. Good boy. No. You... Sorry, folks. Okay, sorry about that. So let me go ahead and get a... Take a look at the uranium slug turrets here and see what they require. They do require 6 components, which is kind of crazy. And they do actually have a little bit of a can't fire within a certain range thing, so that's something to also keep in mind. But we do want them to just basically be focusing on just hitting that front area back there, because that's where most of them are going to be. Oops, someone's having a mood break, but that's fine. Now, do we want to get the ring slug turrets, or do we want to maybe just not have that? Well, they do explode, so we do have to be careful about that as well. Let's see. Can be punched through heavy armor, but it requires new uranium slugs to be loaded after use. Oops, before we place it down, however, let's go ahead and see any more info about this, because I'm not really familiar with these turrets. Let's see. Slug cannon. View. Oop, come on. There we go. Alright. Stopping power, armor penetration is really good. Range is 46. Doesn't have very good accuracy up close. 3 cells or less. If it's 40 cells or more, it has a 95% accuracy. Okay. So even if they do get him to medium range, which is 25 cells, that should be fine. 40 cells or more. This might be just too close to, in all honesty, so we might actually want to switch over to the other turrets here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. We'll take a look at our security here, and we'll say, what is the autocannon turret like? Oop, okay. Autocannon. Your accuracy is... You're actually better when it's at short, which is 12 cells. And I believe you won't really friendly fire... Let's see. Weapons accuracy is at a distance of 12 cells. So yeah, you're actually going to be better suited for the closer distance, but your armor penetration is half of what the other ones are, so... Okay, so we may... probably want to do that, so... We could set them up so, like, maybe we can But then, no, we just want to put them in a spot where they won't be an issue, but we don't want them to be focus fired, that kind of thing. But if we send them too far back, we might headshot the back of our own people here, and that wouldn't be good. So, yeah, I think based on what I'm reading here, I think we want to go with this. We'll go ahead and get one set up just to test it out. And I will set it up, I think I'll set it up kind of straight on here. Unfortunately, it is a little off-centered. We'll have to test this out on the next raid here, or I'll do a little bit of research in between episodes and decide from there. Alright, so that should be good. I'll have it off-centered to the left because of how the track corridor is laid out. And we'll see if they have any line of sight issues. So go ahead and do that and we'll see what happens here. Okay, but folks, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a cut in here for this episode. I hope you guys are liking, and I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye now.